Hello, Earth Science families, and I hope this is informative and interesting. Strange times that we're not meeting in person. I sure wish we were, especially in a life science course that I'm just surrounded here by my rocks and my minerals and my bird feeder, and I'm wishing I had humans here with me. But right now it's just you and I, and you have questions about what we're going to learn and how we're going to learn it. So I'm going to start here by hitting the show the desktop. The teams, most of you are vaguely familiar with it or intimately familiar with it. You'll notice here how I use Teams is this is where we set up our meetings and our announcements, and all of the important information pops up here. Another key feature I use very commonly is the chat feature. And the chat feature allows me to stay in touch with students and have a nice stream of consciousness and communication with those students. A nifty feature is assignments. Now I'm able to grade assignments that are in here. And there are some pretty talented individuals out there that have turned in some nice assignments. Oops, let me go back here. Assignments, and then I wanted to just introduce you to how students go about interacting with this. So essentially, I have this list of students here, and I can see when they viewed it, if they've turned it in, or if they haven't done anything with it yet. If I look at student view, what students will do, and this is probably the biggest growing pain, they're going to click on these three dots, and they're going to open it in OneNote. The OneNote app is something we use a ton. We're using it a ton because it's the main way we're able to interact with the students in a live way. So what you're seeing is I'm able to manipulate this screen and then take notes on it. So when I'm doing things with the students, I'm literally able to draw their attention and to help draw diagrams. You can add a ton of detail. It is helpful to have a stylus. So I'm able to do a lot of this with the help of a stylus. So these would be water molecules here, and there's evaporation happening. And then we get H2O molecules in a gaseous form up above. Interact. And what's really neat about this is essentially they don't have to turn this in through Teams. It automatically is already saved there underneath their name. So they're able to interact, do worksheets, draw, describe, explain on those documents. So that's Teams, and that's how I use the assignments version of Teams. But now I can actually go back, and so the students, they know what we're doing each and every day because there is let me go back, outline. There is an updated, basically, activity list. So September 11th, office hours, this is what we're doing. There's some hints there. So this would have been today in office hours. I showed like examples of student work there so they kind of know what to expect. These would have been the notes that students would fill in as they're going along. And so you can, what's really neat about this is you can zoom out and it's basically all of our class activities for this class so far. So our current topic, if I go over here to syllabus, and we can do this, term 1 and 2, these are the ideas here. Here we go. We're going to learn about oceans, ocean life, atmosphere and superstorms, climate change, rocks, minerals inside the earth, tectonics, mountains in the first term, earth history and time, weathering, soil and erosion, resources, sun, stars, black holes, and space travel. So that's a rough idea of what we're going to be covering. And just a little bit about the way I like to teach. I've been blessed with so many outdoor experiences. I like to hike. Utah and Colorado and California. This is one of my favorites here, rock climbing with my son in Boulder, Colorado, the Middle Flatiron. And Mount Evans, some glacier jumping, and then it culminates in I suppose this slide here. So I took a great group of young people down rock climbing in Kentucky. And so I try to bring those experiences of traveling the world and the country and experiencing geology and environmental issues. I bring that to the classroom as best I can so that our students can become responsibly informed global citizens. And I just think it helps to understand that minerals and mineral extraction and the use of our resources is extremely important, especially in terms of keeping the economy going and healthy. And so how do we do that responsibly and then have a long-term plan for when these finite resources expire? So that is a little bit about me. I'll just put this up here in the very beginning. I hope I answered all of your questions. But if not, of course, please do not hesitate to communicate with me. You can drop me a text or send me an email. And I work with the students as closely as I can to make sure that this technology piece is not the limiting factor to their success. I will always find a way to make exceptions so that everybody can be successful. So, Mr. Polonky, Earth Science, thank you for your time, and I hope it's a great